Hey, what's going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Marvel Strike Force. I would love to start Kyln Forged in Fire. We probably will later on in this video here, of course. But tried to hit the button right when it was going live, and this happened. But what I do want to talk about before we get started with the rest of the video, though, is I want to share this. So apparently, we're on version 3 of Kyln in terms of what enemies are on. Particularly, I think nodes 19 and 20 that they did some changes on that. So this is a photo of I believe a test server footage from Mobile Gamer, and you can see in the background here of Cell 19, which has Ares, Odin, and Mephisto. Now the rest of the enemies were data mined by me like last week, I think on Friday or whenever I put out that video. But this was a change because it was supposed to be Hela and Gore in these two positions, and now this was version 2 of the test server. So after I'd done my video, Odin and Mephisto. Now I want to kind of show this to you in the data mines here and what it is now. So this updated on Monday, like 20 minutes before the reset. And basically you can see it here that there's Ares on this side. So this is the old one. This is the new one. You can see Ares over. Actually, maybe let's zoom in a little bit more. So Ares on this side, Odin down here, Hela over here was the version 1. So Odin still remains, it would seem. And then Gore was removed. And then it looks like there is no Mephisto, thankfully, in version 3, which is what we'll be having here to play with today. So I just kind of wanted to go over that. Apparently there was a couple changes and iterations of Kyln Tower, specifically at 19 and 20. And one other thing that I do want to point out really quickly is in the JSON file, for example, you remember that crystal that I told you had like 30x health or something like that? So her power got reduced. I think they changed that, or it was probably a typo. It was probably meant to be 3x, not 30x or something. So her power did get reduced quite substantially, almost like 40 to 50%. But some of the other characters got buffed. So these other enemies, as you can see, Venom, Symbiote, Spider-Man, Captain America, they got buffed to the tune of a lot. Like this Captain America has triple the power than what he did over on the other version 1. Iron Man Infinity War has like almost double, and same with Thor Infinity War. So a lot of people are wondering whether or not that this is actually being tuned towards level 105 at the top on floors 19 and 20. That's something that we're going to find out later on today if we're able to get in. Can I actually get in? No, I can't. So I'm going to try and do this ASAP and get this back to you guys. So you ready to go eventually? Let's boil this down. All right, everybody, we are back. I managed to take a 3-hour nap because apparently that's how long it took for Kyln to come back online. So we do have 10 days to clear this. However, do keep in mind, like I said, it's 7 days of the current event, the Omega training event, in which case you need the rewards from this to go towards that. Like I said earlier on, there has been some changes to some of the cells. I love those numbers. I can't even read that. But the biggest changes seems to be here on floor 19, where there is an Odin now. But we'll see how hard that ends up being. There was some adjustments, of course, to floor 20 and the power levels there. Now, I'm not going to go through every single node, right? It's going to be a waste of time. They're all pretty easy, honestly. Most of this is easy until we get to about floor 14. So or maybe even 13, but no 14 for sure, because that's where the blue, purple 3, no blue. There's levels 95 stuff, anyways. So what I'm going to recommend though is that when you're starting on floor number 1, there's a few characters that I kind of want to point out that you probably should be trying to charge. There is no restriction for the majority of this, but the first one is going to be Storm. The other one is going to be Sunspot, just in case. For those of you who are running or going to use a little bit of Extreme X-Men because you have them at purple 3, I would actually consider earlier on running on Sunspot because it'll be super easy to build up charges for those characters. And for the third spot, honestly, I'm not sure it even matters that much because it's going to be super easy. But if you do have Mephisto, because I'm really just trying to build charges for these characters, I think that might be the easiest to put Exhaust up and all the buffs on turn 1. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and just making sure I get max of charges, and then we're going to come back later on, and then we're going to do some recordings here of the more challenging floor. Oh yeah, I think I may have forgot why we're building charges. That's because when we get to the higher floors, we can just blow Storm's ultimate and then just one-shot a team. For Sunspot, it's obviously related to if you're using the Extreme X-Men. I don't know if there's a lot of other characters that really need charges. If there's anyone else part of like Absolute A-Force or X-Men or Avengers that need, I don't think there is, that needs charges. So we're just doing this. Literally, I'm only getting like 1 attack per node. But I'm just doing this all the way up until Storm's at 20 and Sunspot's at 10. And that way I have them charged. I don't need to use them again until we get to the top floor. Top floors, plural, of course. All right. We are at floor. What floor are we on? 10? 11. I mean, the only reason why I'm even I'm gonna use Photon just because it's a lower floor. I don't have to, but I am. I'm wondering if I can just clear this with basics. Now, do keep in mind that my Photon, they're all like 100. Yeah, they're all like 100 G19 at this point. Actually, you know what? I even did Kahori to level 101 today, just in case, just in the off chance that for some reason I actually needed to do that. It does seem like they're preloaded with turn bar, though. Because there's no way there's no way all of them like went that quick. So this might end up being a pretty funny. Oh boy, are they actually coming with preloaded turn bar? Okay, I mean they're still hitting me for like nothing, but I mean this is going to be another Frozen Dimension bullshit. It might be. It might be. Or is their speed super fast? Why do I feel like I'm? Are they really taking that many turns? I feel like something sus. Something sus? I mean, I don't really want to use my cooldowns, but this is also Photon, so I'm probably not going to be utilizing her that much. I think we can also use the special for Kahori because it's probably going to come back really quickly on next nodes. She takes so many turns, so it's probably not that big of a deal. All right, so that's interesting. I'm pretty sure that was preloaded turn bar. That was, you know what? As I'm playing this, I'm gonna load up on the side of the screen here. I'm gonna look online because actually, oh no, you can't see that. I forgot you can't. Normally for things like raids, you can actually see that. Now for X-Men, I'm gonna use my non-Uncanny Avengers just because I don't want to like. If I can get away with using some of these other characters, I will. So Sunspot, and probably Gambit for now. I mean, I could use Old Man Logan, of course, but just gonna use some of the easier ones for now. Yeah, I was just about to say that because you can't find it on the website. I'm pretty sure these events don't actually show up because it's like a blitzish kind of thing. We have Hank Pym and Captain Britain. Well, hey, at least that's the thing, right? If they have lots of preloaded turn bar, then Gambit will just punish the shit out of them, right? So that's fair. Cool. Thank you, Gambit. There we go. So that's one thing. If they're taking a bunch of turns, Gambit's going to keep pinging. So that's floor 12. That was super quick. Floor 13. Yeah, I should check to see what it's at. Oh, a bunch of green men. Avengers. Okay, I'm going to utilize other characters that I have available to me that are non-affiliated with the Uncanny Avengers because I don't want to use them all. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just put in War Machine and Cap Sam. Why not? Because I can, right? It can't be that hard. I don't want to like kind of like take damage, I suppose, on my actual characters that I want to use. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. We killed him that way. Do a basic. How much does that? That doesn't do much actually. That does. I mean, maybe they're so weak that like Hank Pym's attack still does a fair bit. Okay. Didn't get stunned. Let's do the special. Does that do anything? Now, my War Machine's only like level 95. I don't know if anyone else has really like used him that much. I don't know if he's that impressive or not. Yeah, why not? Wow. I mean, Cap Sam is someone that I do have high hopes for because I think he is going to be really good. I have like all this barrier because I Hank Pym, so that's pretty cool. All right. Thanks, Hank. War Machine probably did like nothing. That was my first. That was actually my first time using War Machine in battle manual. I'm pretty sure. All right, so now we're up onto floor 14, and this is the A4. This is where it does get a little bit harder. I kind of still want to see if I can get away with Photon, and Miss Marvel Classic is my only other character really there at that point. Okay, we have Alpha Flight. Now I don't have the special. I'm wondering if this is this can in war this is unavoidable. We're not in war though, so dodging does happen apparently. Can't do a. That's not unavoidable either. But maybe blind Wolverine. Hmm. This is unavoidable. No? Blocked, dodged, or counterattack in war. Okay, so it's not going to work. This does do trauma outside. It's Guardian? I don't know if I can do anything about Guardian, but this doesn't this buff my characters now? You distribute a total with absolute A force, exposed to support. Double damage to safeguard. None of this buffs? I guess we really do need this Marvel Classic. Alright. I did get a free turn for that, right? Yeah. Can I just can we clear those? Okay. Alright, the evade's there. I'm gonna get somebody's getting stunned. That did a lot of damage actually. I don't know how much I need her or not, but do I need Photon in the other levels? I feel like we might just need to move into Miss Marvel Classic. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. All the fucking blinds. Jeez. Okay. I need to get rid of that North Star though. Being slow does not help. Being blinded for 2 turns also does not help. He's got 10 charges. Wow. I thought he only gets that in war. Can we? Is that gonna kill him? He's gonna die from that? Oh, offense up on everyone else though. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I don't like how this is going. I'm taking unnecessary damage. I think let's just go back and maybe you really do need Miss Marvel. It's probably the easiest way. Let's do that. Let's just finally. So we got Raider, Skirmisher, Raider, Striker. It's fine. Now, one of the things I think that's going to happen, though, of course, is my Wasp is bigger. So as far as who gets the charges, I think, and it's still the same thing here, right? So there's no point in doing that. Why did we not clear more of this stuff out? He did dodge it, right? Yeah, okay, did right. Yeah, that's right. So that was kind of stupid. Can we flip a bunch of stuff? Does any of these people apply slow? That's a really big cooldown though. And I'm really don't want to use that. So I'm gonna go with the special though. And this is on a lower cooldown. I'm okay with that, I think. They don't have evade, that's fine. That did a little bit better. Killed Guardian. Can we kill okay. Gwenum, I guess, is probably who I care more about here. Trying to save these cooldowns, but I think I'll just. Oh, okay, that did way more damage. I should have saved that probably. I didn't think it was gonna hit that hard. We have 4 characters left, and this is kind of where I want to like maintain my cooldowns a little bit. I probably don't want to blow too much of this, but I'm gonna get stuck across Gladiator. Here, can we rebound kill those close-ish? Okay. I don't know what happened. Was there some retaliation damage over there? How did that? All right, we're gonna get into some problems against Gladiator. 3-person damage is just not very high. That's annoying because that's percent based damage that ghost ult. Like I really don't want to use the special, but I feel like we're not. I'm gonna need to use something. I don't really need to do that, though. Am I missing something with, like, do any of them have adjacent ally stuff where I would, like, need to have them next to each other? I don't think so. I'm not an expert on... We seem to be okay here. We're healing up. I think it's Miss Marvel's charges is really helpful there. So yeah, I think we can just basic this down. Okay, it was a little bit annoying. I think we're okay. All right, we got this. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Okay, floor 15, which is X-Men. There's 2 Black Knights. Now, this is new. I'm pretty sure that is new. I'm still, however, going to use Nightcrawler. I'm not going to use Sunspot, though. Oh, wait, maybe I will. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna see whether or not we power this down, because with Sunspot, when he has more than 5 charges, it gives the Extreme X-Men more damage, and I want to see if there's enough here to kill this node. Otherwise, we might need to bring in. Did a fair bit of damage there, actually. I was gonna say, yeah, I know that's not gonna stun him. Otherwise, we might need to bring in Old Man Logan. Maybe do Old Man Logan with... And that did not... Oh, no, we... Oops. Oh, that's not good. Old Man Logan with Nightcrawler, I think we might have to do. And dump Gambit, maybe. There's a Black Knight, but he doesn't have charges. That's interesting. So I'm going to use the alt here. Emma Frost X-Men, that's kind of annoying. Being stuck on this Rogue, also kind of annoying. Emma Frost seems to have a lot of health, actually. You get an ability block. There we go. Oh, she cleansed it. Oh, fuck me. Okay, that was not intended. Can we ability block her again? Kill her? Okay, cool. That helped. They're not really hitting me that hard, which is interesting. Okay, Rogue's down. There's gonna be another Black Knight here in a minute. Yeah. Okay. Another Black Knight with no charges, though. So that's not terrible. But this Nightcrawler is gonna be kind of annoying. Let's go for the alt, I guess. Gambit alt. We can stun him. Because we're just gonna get charges back if we need to. Although we'd have to bring Sunspot in at the same time to get those charges back. It's the only problem. They're not hurting me that hard, which is nice. Oh no, Black Knight did get charges this time, but he didn't spawn with the charges. Get the speed up back. Yeah, of course, but at least Nightcrawler has Safeguard. My Sunspot, though, is taking some damage now, because I don't have Forge to heal them up. That's the only problem. It's fine, we got him. Okay. Oh! Sunspot healed back up, actually. Drain, I think, from Gambit? Okay, so that was floor 15. So we're coming up at 16, and then 17 is where it starts to get harder. So this is Avengers, cell 16. Doesn't look that hard. I'm going to try and cheese it again with, like, older characters just to avoid utilizing them. But I'm not going to use War Machine. I'm going to use Invisible Woman. Actually, why not? Will that do anything? Maybe. Hank, Invisible Woman, and Capstan. I don't think that going up to 16 is or 17 is going to be that challenging, personally. I'm just going to use my alt, because I don't think I'm going to be using Hank on the higher levels, but we'll see. Maybe I'll screw myself. So I'm not going to be too important. You know, it's not a big deal about using my abilities here. Also, Capsam is a new era character, so his stats even though I'm not using him with the other Liberty characters, the newer Liberty characters. You know, he's taking a beating quite well, which is nice. I do hate that. I hate the yo-yo stuff. So we're going to go in here and try to kill her. Did that not cleanse from... Doesn't it cleanse... Didn't cleanse Sam's negatives? Is that only on... That which should. Is Hank's only on Illuminati characters? I thought it was on everyone. Well, we're just beating the shit out of them with a basic. Got BP Shuri over here. Yeah, that did like nothing. Yeah, White Tiger did like nothing. I do like the retaliates on the barriers. That's actually doing a lot of damage. Wow. Because it's like on any ally now? Or any ally barrier. I think before it might have been only Fantastic Four. Now it's actually pretty decent. Because the Hank Pym combo, everyone's getting full barrier, right? So whenever they're attacking me, she's pinging back for like 1,000,000 damage. Wow. That's actually not bad. Oh, let's get Tigra. Uh-oh, we got stunned on Invisible Woman. Uh-oh. Let's get a taunt up finally, maybe that might help. Okay. Alright. There we go. We got this. We got this. Auto basic. Auto basic. We'll eventually clear those death proofs. Okay, 17 is where the fun begins, of course, because this is the purple 3 section. And if you did want to jump ahead, I will timestamp. It's a bit late now, but you'll probably see it in the video that there's going to be some timestamps anyways for the first bit and then the second half. I think this is going to be the second half here. So floor 17, right? This is the purple 3 stuff. 17, 18, 19, 20. This is where I expect it to be a little bit harder. So this is going to be your A-Force. There's going to be one, at least on the A-Force side, this is, you know, I can use all my cooldowns, basically. I'm fine. Like once I clear 17, I don't need to worry about using these characters again. It's 18, 19, and 20 where there could be some crossover on usage on some of the characters. So I'm going to... I'm just going to go right in with this, I think, to see how much damage that does. How gung-ho do I need to be on this a little bit? Cloak went pretty early. Is Miss Marvel that slow? And that's a lot of healing, too. I don't really want to do that right away. I kind of want to just kill him. He's got a lot of health. Wow. That was impressive-ish. Magic. Now, you know, Magic... If Magic's still alive, when Phoenix comes back, then it comes back again and does some other bullshit. So normally... She's got a lot of health. Like, these guys have a lot of health. Wonder if I had to come back and save my cooldowns a bit more, actually. Because I was being very... Wasn't really caring much about my cooldowns here. I do have trauma, though, so... Wait, they have trauma? Where did they get trauma from? I didn't ult over there. Does this special do trauma? I thought that was only in war. Safeguard. Right. Oh, I should have targeted... Oh, my bad. Whatever. Oh, I fucked that up a little bit. 20%. In war? Oh, no, this does do trauma if they don't have positive... Okay, so it does it in all game modes. I thought maybe... Yeah, never mind. Okay. Does this hit in stealth? No, it doesn't. That's stupid. Oh, it did help. Did it hit stealth? The text didn't say that. Did I miss it? We got some cooldowns back. Yeah, it doesn't. It says all enemies, but it doesn't say it hits stealth targets. Kang could be a pain. Kang could be a problem. We'll see. Constantly ability blocked and getting that cleared. Okay, so that didn't do as much damage as I thought it might, but we were stuck. Cannot be blocked or dodged, but we're not in war, right? So it will get it is gonna get dodged? Yeah, it is, okay. So that's kind of pointless. But it did put on the boss, I guess. We need the wasp special. There we go. That's what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. That helps a little bit. And we just need to survive long enough to get back to some of our cooldowns. We are here, so there we go. The special, that's going to help a lot. We're not going to land the trauma on everyone, but it did a lot to Kang. I just want to kill Kang. I think after we kill Kang, it's fine. It's fine. I think we're good. Honestly, I could probably auto it at this point because it doesn't seem Titania is doing much. Miss Marvel's really doing her job. Honestly, I don't think that this would be very easy if you don't have Miss Marvel Classic. She's just the bee's knees, no pun intended there. And so, really happy about that. There we go. Auto basic. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're not going to use them again anyways, but there we go. So there was no... I don't think I ever really ran into trouble here, but they are at 100 G19. So do keep that in mind. With a 5? No, 4? Actually, my Miss Marvel is only 4. 4 yellow. But Wasp is 2 diamond, I think. As far as my characters go. And Kahori is 6. 6/6? Because of all that giveaways in December. Okay, so there we go. That's floor 17. The first one of the more challenging nodes. Now we get to the fun stuff. And what characters I want to use first, I think, for myself. So 18 is going to be your X-Men. And then we're going to have Avengers and then X-Men Avengers again. There is an Old Man Logan, and I am a little bit concerned about how hard that's going to be. And it makes me wonder whether or not... See, I want to use Storm's ultimate here on Odin. Which means I need to get through Old Man Logan without using that. So I'm wondering... Can I do a mixture team of this... Oh, shit. Did we... I don't think we ended this in a good position. An Old Man Logan. I'm wondering. It's probably not the best. But we do have Emma Frost X. The other Old Man Logan is going to be a pain in the ass. And I don't want to get into an Old Man Logan stalemate. I'm going to go over here. Oh, so I was at full cooldowns. That's good. That's what I wanted to know. Now... This is supposed to block turn meter, right? Or does she only block... No, she blocks all turn meter, right? Not... Before the... enemies cannot... Okay, enemies cannot fill speed bar. So it should still give Old Man Logan turn bar, right? Now, is this doing everything as it should? I heard that this was bugged. That the text and stuff. So this should give 2 turn safeguard for herself, right? If it's activated, the Crucible offense stuff is activated. I just want to double check to make sure that it's working properly. That did a lot of damage, actually. The assist happened. Did get safeguard, that's fine. Old Man Logan didn't get turn bar, though. Why is he not getting turn bar? Is that Jean Grey blocking that? So it should block it on this side then, right? Right? So he shouldn't get turn bar, right? I know it didn't stun him. That was a big issue, but... Yeah, he shouldn't get turn bar. No, it doesn't. Okay, so it blocks it. That's fine. Yeah, slow on him. He's got a lot of hit points, though. That's a problem. If I can get him under 50%, he has trauma. He can't wipe that, right? So that helps. We might need to use our cooldowns. Revive once. I mean, you can't do that anyways. All enemies ability blocks. Ability block to the primary target for 2 turns. Oh, I'm going to do that on Dawkin, actually. Okay, he might bleed out. Yeah, he did. Okay, good. So now we didn't have to pull in Storm, so I'm happy now. I don't care about X23. She's pretty weak. Not a big deal. This Nimrod, though. Took a little bit of damage there. Let's go for Omega Sentinel there. Get them all down a little bit. I don't like this pings. The pings are kind of annoying. I'm gonna save the Nightcrawler special here. Come on, come on. What? No. What is this? Get out of here. Get out of here. Revived again? Alright, clear those negative stats effects. There we go. Come on. What's going on? Die. Die. There we go. Okay, fine. And now we got a bunch. They're going to bleed out. Do you need to kill... Okay, this is where I forget. Pandapool revives with Old Man Logan in Deathpool? Does Deathpool need to die first? Is that... I forget. I forget who... That's a lot of hit points, actually. They didn't do much. Let's do a stun over here. Bunch of pools. 4 pools. Slow and steady wins the race, right? And I don't... percent-based damage, damn it. Can't lose Gene. The only problem to this, actually, is that I don't have real any way to heal them with this setup here. Like, I actually don't have any healing. I don't think anyone gives regen. How did I get that regen? Did I flip that? Maybe I should save my Logan cooldowns just in case on floor 20. I'm gonna try and save things a little bit here. I don't know how I was healing, how I got. Where did that regen come from, and how can I get it on Gene? That'd be nice. Okay, I'm gonna try and save my cooldowns here a little bit. Okay, we hit Nightcrawler. That's fine. I don't care about you, Nightcrawler. I think we can just auto basic this. Is there a way? How are we getting cooldowns back? Or healing? I meant healing. How did he get the? Does Nightcrawler have regen in this kit? And I just didn't realize. Okay. Anyways, that was floor 18. I think that went well. I think using Jean Grey and trying to squeeze out some more usage out of Nightcrawler and Old Man Logan went really well for me. But you may not have that option necessarily. I'm obviously a veteran player who uses these characters for Dark Dimension 8. Avengers. Now this is going to be the fun stuff, right? That's that's Odin, and I am going to use. This is what I'm going to start with. So I think I'm going to try this. I'm gonna try this. We're gonna just try and my concern more is I think on Odin and just making sure I one shot him. So let's see how much damage is this gonna do. Right? Is this gonna kill him? It sure did. I don't know how much damage that did, but that was a lot. So all right, bye bye Odin. That was a good idea, I think, unless floor 20 becomes a big deal. But we'll see. Got an ability block there, right? They got a lot of hit points. Wow. And flip some of that, I guess. Now we can stun. That's got to be Scarlet Witch doing that, right? Like, whatever this regen bullshit is. Heal block. No, let's do the buffs. Let's do the buffs. Down the middle, and then we can... oh, right. Scarlet Witch would just summon a new one. I don't really want him to take his turn, though. Yeah, I kind of figured that's going to happen, but this one should be weaker, I think, than... If we killed this one, he's definitely not... He can only come back once. There's no warp, right? Yeah, he didn't even land any debuffs. It's not really that big of a deal. And it seems that the other characters are not even... They're not dropping until these are dead, so I'm okay with this. We'll just kind of milk this for cooldowns, it seems. It's not... We're already back at 20 charges, wow. So... Unless something shocking happens, I think we're okay. I will do the safeguard anyways, just in case, though. I know she's going to do something here. Unless I kill her. Nope, I didn't kill her in time. That's okay. She's dead now. Okay, next wave. Final wave. Kahori and the Absolute A-Force. Okay, so I'm going to go for that stun, though. That did a fair bit of damage. And we got a slow on North Star, which is nice. So I am going to go for the ultimate for more buffs. The offense up. And I think this is unavoidable, right? No, it cannot be revived. It's not unavoidable. I'm gonna go here on Miss Marvel. I don't know if she'll get. I don't know. She doesn't have a lot of hit points. It doesn't look. Okay, no, they really don't actually. Wow, that was surprising. I'm gonna save my cooldowns a little bit some more. Actually, I probably should have tried to clear that offense up from Guardian there. Can we flip that somehow here? With Beast, please? There we go. Didn't like to do my split damage there, and I do not like that slow and stun. That's not nice. I'm gonna need to cleanse this with Beast once he gets a turn, please. Please, 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 please. They don't hit very hard, though. I hate being blinded for 2 turns. This reminds me of that Absolute A-Force level. There's a trauma there on Storm as well, but we can at least cleanse Jean. I'm really trying not to use my cooldowns here. They're pushing my buttons here a little bit. Can we just kill North Star? They don't have a lot. Yeah, there we go. They don't have a lot of hit points. Okay. So that was floor 19, and we managed to get all our cooldowns back around on Storm. And I think everyone else, too, is on. We're in really good shape going into the final node. So this definitely is still not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I think we're going to get this all into one video, honestly, here at this point. And so finally, floor number 20. You know, we had previously like this crazy crystal. I mean, there's not really anything that's scary to me. I mean, maybe the first wave, I believe, is Medusa, Black Bolt, and Crystal. And so I'm going to try to do this without Hercules because I think that there are going to be some people who don't have him. I think we're just going to go with this. We could use Old Man Logan, of course, because I do have him available. And if I need to bring him in, I'll consider that because I think the trauma is really helpful. I think Old Man Logan has an insane kit. We'll see. Otherwise, I just want to see if I can run this because this is kind of what I wanted to run. My first instinct was to, well, you know what? Actually, let's just use this. It did. So it killed Black Bolt, but it actually didn't. It did not do as much as I thought it would do. Ability block, safeguard, reduce speed bar. Maybe. Now Crystal can cleanse, right? That's part of her passive. And so you kind of, that did like nothing. But we need to stun Crystal. Because I think that stops it. I'm pretty sure that stops it. So I'm going to try and focus on killing her. She's got the defense down now, so that's going to do a lot. I'm not really that scared of Medusa on her own. I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. So I think you just need to stun. Ah, I mean, I said that. That was a fair bit of damage. I'm going to heal back up there. But I think we're still good. Okay, so now we got something going on here, and I forget which of the Eternals moves first. But we're gonna do something. And I mean, even if we were to wipe, like we could wipe and just bring in other characters like Hercules and stuff. Really? I mean, they have a lot of hit points, but flip, 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 flip. If we could get slow, that'd be even better, because I know that they can shake some of this stuff off. Okay, that did do a bit of damage. Medusa does actually do a bit of damage there, so maybe I need to be concerned about this a little bit. That's something to consider here. That maybe I should focus on killing. Actually, we need to kill one of the Eternals so we can stop this nonsense from going back and... Okay, right. So Medusa does do a bit of damage. I can't revive, right? So maybe we do need to kind of kill... See, Crystal doesn't do much without the... There's right, so I think we just need to keep Crystal stunned and then focus on killing Medusa. I think I did it in the wrong order there. So let's come back and do this again. Okay. We killed Medusa. And now it's just Crystal left. And I think... Yeah, we're going to get the Eternals, but I think this is okay. I think it's better than keeping Medusa up. So I think she is a little bit fast. I don't expect her to do a ton, though, on her own. And she's about to die anyways. So... I'm going to go down the middle. Now, we got these. I don't think that's really that big of a deal. I'm going to try and flip this stuff, right? I'm going to flip these buffs. I got Safeguard. That's fine. I'm going to lose some turn bar. Actually, no, I'm not going to lose turn bar. I don't think that's what happens. But let's try. We need to just kill one of the Eternals to stop some of their nonsense. Ah, they healed up. Of course, why not? Yeah, let's do a stun over there. And heal block. There we go. Okay, so that's dead. I think, honestly, that was probably it. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I don't expect the rest of it to really be that difficult here. Like, the enemies are just wild. There's, like, Infinity War characters. Like what does that even matter? Like, why would they include, like, Spider-Man symbiote? Like, it seems so dumb. Like, I don't even understand. It's like auto at this point, I think. Again, they're gonna drop probably pretty soon here, or they're gonna let me kill symbiote Spider-Man. Like they can't even. Their kit is so bad they can't even land their skills on me. Like, this is like a 4-year-old character at this point, I think. All right, I'm back on full cooldowns. Like, okay, cool. And I got 20 energy. Let her rip. Okay, that didn't actually kill them. I'm surprised. But you know, we got all our cooldowns, and like the only problem this node even had was just managing your cooldowns. I guess Storm did a lot of the heavy lifting on this entire thing. I'm just gonna stun Captain America so he doesn't taunt, or I don't know what he's gonna do. Like this was super easy. This was, I mean, thankfully that even with the Odin, it was still super easy. We one-shot Odin with Storm. So I mean, Storm is the MVP of this. You do need Jean Grey. I did this entirely without Hercules. You do not need Hercules at all. So, good news, I guess. If you don't have Hercules unlocked, you definitely don't need it. Jean is helpful, though, and I do recommend it. But beyond that, I mean, Jean Grey had her character release event. There we go. Right? There we go. There we go. That was floor 20 and the end of Kyln Tower. That was less than an hour total of me playtime. I did have a couple of runs on 20, just trying to get Medusa down there at the right time, but there we go. All right. Save a screenshot. Super easy. Wow. Okay, now let's pick up our rewards, of course, and we get all that. We get the 4-star Omega Red Dark Phoenix, which I haven't even decided whether or not I'm even... Oops, it jumped ahead. I wanted to show the screen of all my crap. Oh, there we go, of all the stuff. So that's a lot of stuff, though, I will admit. Decent purple ions, 18.5 million gold. So that's actually, you know what, that's almost enough to actually level them. So I might actually just do it anyways. There we go, everyone. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below about Kyln Tower. If you have any issues, I would just try, you know, it did, I don't know, it didn't seem that difficult to me. You know, that's my gameplay for the next week, because I think that's all we have. And yeah, otherwise, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Good luck on Kyln Tower, and hopefully you had as easy as time as I do. Otherwise, until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you all later. Boilon signing out.